If the resurrection story is true, then everything Jesus said was true.
Things are either they're either truth or they're not truth.
Assuming it was 100% proof in my face and it was true, I think it would make a better world in some aspects. Some parts of a lot of old and antiquated religious beliefs, rites, and whatever, I don't believe in whatsoever.
The resurrection being true, I'm glad it's true.
So Tolkien said that the gospel is the ultimate story, the great story. Any story that's written or created has some element of the gospel in it. Jesus was going to have to die for my sins and for everybody's sins, and that he was going to have to nail them to the cross through Jesus' hands. He had a plan for each of us and for me, even before creation.
For me, with the resurrection being a fact, like I know when I was trying to decide like whether or not that was really true or not, it felt like someone was asking me to eat dynamite in a way. It's like, can I contain the resurrection? It's so just mind-blowing.
It's a tough question because I want to say both. It does definitely matter to me because just hearing that right away, I'm like, absolutely. But it's also so true to me that it's neither here nor there, that maybe it doesn't really matter. It is just from what I've heard, like what people have told me, what I understand of that story. It's only what I've heard, so it's absolutely could be true.
The Bible is full of great stories, and it's full of information that, you know, is hard to believe sometimes. It's hard to believe.
I know people in my lifetime that have been a lot of places. I was there too, and they say things happen, and I know for a fact and can get 10 other people to say that didn't happen.
The beauty of the resurrection story is that it is true, and it don't matter if I believe or not. It's real. Jesus is real.
He represents all of us and the potential in all of us.
But to say this is the cat that a couple thousand years ago ended up in a hole and they went back in a hole and his per se body's gone.
I don't necessarily see him as superior in that sense.
Still, I'm at the point where doesn't mean he beat death or not.
It doesn't mean what it ought to me. It's changed my life.
It allows me to get up every day and face the day and with hope and not despair. I have like some kind of purpose.
It might as well be true to me if it gives me hope.
I have the help he promises.
One word, I would say hope.
It's humbling.
And that he will make my sins as white as snow, and that he already did that.
Golly, Christ is Lord, he's risen. He's for me.
It would give everybody a definite path.
It really will alter everything.
I can totally believe and trust the Word of God.
And when it all comes down to it, and marriage, work, everything, it's just hope.
His grace and mercy and justice coming down and providing a way for me to be in relationship with him forever.
He's kind and gracious and wrestles with me, walks with me. He still loves me.
He's invited us into being alive with him.
There's hope for us that gives us something to look forward to.
He's always for us.
I can call on him when I'm in need, that he will answer.
It just radically transforms.
I know that no matter how bad it gets, I'm not alone.
And the passion and the crucifixion and the resurrection just screams to me just the ultimate character of God.
Still my dad.
He's real, and he's there for me.
When he says it's finished, because that was it. That's when everything changed.
He wants to live with me. He wants to be with me.